Greetings, everyone. I'm Wood Hamster.
And I am M4.
I think this Gobul armor complements the creepy eye look.
It's a pretty interesting armor set. It sure looks a lot different than the male version.
Oh yeah, definitely. It has a very distinct Japanese look to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But oh no, I think aside from the elemental weakness, it's pretty good armor for this fight.
Right.
So I got a talisman down there. You may recognize it because I told you about this talisman. I got another one. This is the anti-stun talisman. And this is anti-stun armor, so those combined will make me completely immune.
Which is good.
Yeah, especially against this guy.
Especially, definitely. Although you're not underwater, so...
No, this is not as dangerous, but I'm just pointing it out. Like, I get speed eating, so I can chug items really fast, like crazy.
Yeah.
And the water resistance is useless because it's water resistance.
Exactly.
Oh man, water resistance is going to protect me against
Nothing.
Ludrith with his one attack.
Not even.
Only there to debuff you.
Attack that does no damage.
Yeah. Oh.
Also, I see you using a longsword.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd make one once I got the baggy parts.
And indeed you did.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one too, actually. I do like this line of longswords. It's very solo friendly because it has a paralysis element.
Yeah, paralysis is always good.
Yeah.
Even if you're not soloing.
But here's the reason why the paralysis is amazing for longsword. You can unleash multiple spirit attacks off on a monster when they're paralyzed.
Yep.
And that makes it amazing. And, just as always, for the people who want to pause between text, explaining about food, if I can find anything new.
Some of them are pretty interesting.
Unfortunately,
he doesn't explain about all of them.
Unfortunately, like in the failed video I did a while back, he actually spoke of some I have never seen him talk about before. Cannon lettuce and something else.
Really?
I can't remember what the other thing was, but the cannon lettuce was apparently, the explanation is like, oh man, before they actually had cannonballs, they used cannon lettuce to load up cannons.
Okay. Ooh, Ultra Lucky Cat.
Yeah,
that's good.
Ultra Lucky Cat. And Lander, unfortunately, can't use
What about Stubborn Milk? Does he explain Stubborn Milk?
I don't think so.
Such a shame, because that's a good one.
Actually, I think one of the things he did explain was a type of milk. I can't remember which one it was, but it wasn't it wasn't the salty milk. It was something else. And then this is literally just a repeat of what the village elder said. If you talk to him, yeah. Quest description.
I doubt you could kill it. No one believes in you.
No. But you know what? I don't care if nobody believes in me. I just want revenge. He could have killed me. He should have killed me, but no.
He refused. He was too good for you.
I know. I noticed. I wasn't gonna spend like half an hour fighting him just to try and get him to kill me. Make it look like I'm fighting, and then flub the fight on purpose. And
oh hey, it's been a while since we've had messages.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's been a while since we had them pop up and say, "Hey, how's it going, buddy?" But
This time.
He's trying to encourage me not to die. Wonderful. And yeah. I don't know. Shouldn't be too hard of a fight.
Nah, you've got him.
Yeah, I can ace this. Yeah, I got a longsword. I got an OP weapon. I can ace this.
Yeah, longsword all day.
So about the longsword, it will take me a moment to warm up to the longsword, just because it's been a while since I've used longsword and try.
Right.
I did it for like the tutorial video thing, and oh yeah, that's how fast you can eat well done steaks with speed eating.
Speed eating.
Bam.
You should enter a contest with that.
Oh yeah. Butter eating contest.
Oh god.
Buffalo butter eating contest. It's all the nose grease.
Beer and butter.
No. Fuck Parrot.
Uh,
Ah,
really, Jaggy's picking on Laggy. Not very smart.
they're not very smart. I don't think you've noticed that yet.
I
Parrot.
just said that. They're really stupid.
I do like the little musical sting there. Like, it sounds like it's just some really bad cheesy movie from the '60s.
Oh dear. Of course.
Oh, but I can't believe he must be very nearsighted. It's like, oh, what's that over there? Let me get a little closer. I can see him. But no, because I gave Cha-Cha earplugs, he saved me from the roar. It's very nice.
How thoughtful.
Yeah, yeah. So that's actually why I always give earplugs against monsters like this. Because he will usually, with the pop mask, knock me out of it and just allow me to, well, you know, not get hit by the monster.
Which is very useful. And now he's wet himself.
Yeah. And
in this case, I think he's actually, you know, within his rights.
Yeah. This guy is like this guy is literally Lao Shanlung for Cha-Cha. Only this this one will try to kill you, whereas Lao Shanlung is just don't give a fuck.
He's pretty potent even for someone your size. Cha-Cha, oh boy.
Yeah. Essentially, it's a feline fighting this guy. Yeah. The felines do actually go out and kill monsters, though.
Yeah, nothing like this though.
No, they do it, but they got like hundreds of little dudes just to lynch mob them. That's kind of their tactic. Though from what I've heard, they actually go out and fight the baby.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, apparently that's what they do in Monster Hunter Diaries, where you're pretty much just in charge of a feline village. And then you have like a horde of little felines, and then they go out and fight baby versions of monsters. Like, they will never go out and fight a Gravios, they will go out and fight a Bassaros.
Right.
Which is like the baby of the Gravios. Kind of wondering why they get a specific name for it, but I don't know.
Because it's something you fight.
Yeah,
I bet they all have specific names. You just don't see most of them.
I don't know. You'd think you just say it's a Gravios, but it's a baby.
They're actually fairly different though. So.
Well, they're the same. There's literally the same race, the same breed.
Race. The fight is fairly different.
Well, the fight is just easier. That's all.
Well, as you'd expect.
Yeah. So something I didn't show in the weapons tutorial. When you do your backward slash, or you jump backwards when you slash, you can also just jump to the side. Got to show that.
Yeah. Fairly useful for...
Actually, it's more useful than backwards jump.
Exactly, it's fairly useful, because you can actually dodge.
You're standing in front of a monster, you can do a slash, jump to the side. But I'm trying to get up to red sharpness. Also, I'm trying to cut that tail off, because...
Tails?
I want those tails. Actually, I really want the tail laggy here, because a lot of weapons use like 1,000,000 tails for some reason.
Yeah, it's pretty much the use for tails. They don't come up in armor hardly at all, but weapons.
Yeah, but especially with this guy's weapons. Like this guy's weapons, Laggy's weapons. Like the lance will, I think the first lance requires 5 tails.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, something ridiculous like that. But, I don't know. Like again, I'm starting to warm up to the longsword. Still trying to figure out like how I'm supposed to fight this guy with the longsword. Honestly, I've never fought this guy with the longsword before. Whenever I fight this guy, you know, if I'm doing it on my own, I use a lance.
So you can block?
So I can basically
onto you.
But Leviathans are so easy to kill with a lance. I
believe it.
I do like what I did. I flinched him into the trap, and I got red glow on my weapon. Pretty good. And paralyze.
All kinds of free hits. Go.
There, I'm actually just trying to get head right there.
Horns are pretty good too.
Yeah, horns is also an item. Like, horns and the tails, pretty much the items you're going to use a lot of.
The back, don't bother.
Yeah,
you get
back.
You get shell shockers if you break the back, but you can also just get them normally. So, and it's kind of hard to break.
It really is hard to break. Like, the hitbox on the back is kind of wonky, so you'll be hitting other things than the back half the time. And it has a lot of health before it breaks, so you end up killing the monster if you break the back and not really getting anything else other than the back breaks.
Pretty much, and you would want the other breaks far more than the back.
In fact, like tail carbs, you can get plates. You won't be needing that many plates, but you still need a couple plates if you want to make the armor set, and the armor set is really good.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Now I should probably explain while we're doing this fight. The elemental weaknesses of this guy is fire. Lots of fire and a minor weakness to dragon. So, the elemental weakness kind of makes it debatable how good the armor actually is, but just for the stats you get in the armor, it's amazing.
Almost everything that's a water monster is weak to fire.
Fire or lightning, yeah. But because this guy uses lightning attacks, he's not weak to lightning. So.
Right.
Also, a little gimmick when Chacha is enraged when he has a pop mask, as you might have seen there, he was spewing out purple smoke. Actually, he's spewing out poison bombs. And they can poison large monsters. It's just, don't expect it ever to.
Yeah.
Unless you're using a poison weapon yourself, it's not too useful.
Right. Maybe against Uragaan.
But that's if you're using a poison weapon, which in my case I will be.
Yes.
I have no reason not to. Well, I was gonna say, well, unless I want to show off the brakes, but we show off the brakes in multiplayer.
Every time, because we had to grind the crap out of Uragaan.
Yeah.
Actually, we still do, kind of.
We'll just have many brakes.
Uragaan scoots, why?
So, I also might want to mention, like, speaking of the brakes, he has a lot of brakes. He has his head brake, he has back brake, he has 2 front claws that can each separately brake, and he has a tail cut. A lot of brakes.
And chest.
Yeah, and a chest.
You even missed one that has so many.
Yeah. Well, honestly, the chest is something you usually just get because...
Well, yes, but that doesn't mean it's not a break.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's usually the claws and the chest is something you get almost every single time just because it's the claws and the chest. You're going to be attacking that general vicinity most of the time.
Right.
So, like, but usually the head is a little bit more tricky, and if he's in water, the tail can be really tricky.
Indeed.
And I just managed to nick him with the end of the combo. Kind of happy about it. But I get punished for trying to sharpen my weapon because I pushed the wrong button.
Congratulations.
But I should also mention, like, as you've noticed, when I've been hit by lightning, you can see a little graphical effect on me with, like, lightning and the little lightning icon on the top. That is Lightning Blight. It is a terrible blight, probably one of the worst blights in the game.
It's pretty bad, although you are immune.
Yeah, basically he can KO you easily, which means, you know, you get the little stars over your head and you're dizzied. And he can do that really easily too.
Yep.
And there's again, a lesser blight and a greater blight. With the greater blight, it barely takes anything to KO you. And yeah, the game basically fakes you out. You don't actually get to kill him. You just drive him
Well,
off.
it does say repel. And
Yeah, but most people don't read the text and you just think, oh man, I'm gonna kill him. It's gonna be great. And that wasn't very many missions in 4-star. Oh, I could have thought it was gonna be more. Oh well. But no, there's still more missions in 4-star. It's a fake out.
Get back here so I can stab you more.
Yeah, no. Come back. I want to fight you. But yeah, basically what's so dangerous about Laggy here is he will KO you all the time, and his attacks will do a lot of damage if you haven't upgraded your armor.
Even if you have, they hit pretty hard.
Yeah, he hits really hard.
Lament.
Underwater Lament, but I didn't make it. Damn it.
Oh, such a shame. Underwater Lament is great.
Yeah, it is pretty great. I love that emote. But, you know, as you can imagine, he'll be back. We only drove him off. And, next time, they're actually going to take the kid gloves off.
Oh, it's about time.
Yeah, yeah. As you've noticed, this entire fight was on land, though his shtick is he's an underwater monster. On land, that's where it's the easiest to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
I should mention, like, in a normal fight, if you want to fight him on land, you gotta tire him out.
Yeah, he didn't go on land very much.
He only goes on land to rest. And, what's this? Oh man. Could it be...
That was unnecessary.
But we got a new boat.
I could have found that out.
Yeah, but they gotta show off. Also, he's really happy.
And really surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I showed him who was boss. But, you know, they only give you... Again, you only have to take him to roughly about half health, and you only fight him on land, so it's a pretty easy fight. It's like the warm-up fight, if you will. Because once he's under the water, because he'll be back and he'll be tougher. He won't pull any punches.
Indeed.
And he's really happy that drove him off, but you know he's already foreshadowing that the boss is gonna be back. It's gonna kill me, but until then I should probably just go to the quest counter, do more missions.
Since you're not dead.
No. It's good that you're back and you're not dead. Go do more work.
Go kill the Giganox. He deserves it.
Oh yeah, but it's not urgent, but I'll do it anyways. It's actually not required to kill him.
Yeah.
And he'll even explain a little bit about Giganoxes. They hate fire.
We have seen the Giganox while exploring caves, Chief. He was rather in our face about it.
Well, this will actually be a gimmick that I'll be using for when I fight him, and I will explain all about it when I get to it. But it's actually a pretty fun gimmick. I will say that much. I found out how to break the fight in single player.
No kidding.
And as you saw in the cutscene, got 3 boats. They're back. Yeah. Now Shantyman's got his boat back. It's gonna be really
good.
fun.
Now he can sing his shanties elsewhere.
Look at all those incomplete crowns. Game hates
Harsh.
me. Yeah. I keep getting them. I got like 10 or 20 of them now. And, yeah. So he's happy and he's got a new shanty, finally. Not a very good one.
No, none of his shanties are very good, though.
No, he really shouldn't give up his day job.
Well, he doesn't. He's still going fishing.
Yeah, now he can actually go do his day job. He's just been loafing around this entire time. Doing something to the ground. Tying knots and something? I don't know.
Yes, he's just been tying and he's just been practicing his knots. Because,
He's a
he has to be
sailor.
good at...
And as you can see, got every single boat. And I could send them
It's a
to
shame that
places.
it's still only 1 star.
But, that's where the commodities will come in.
Oh, of course. Once, the Argos is actually back.
Yeah, and I've actually got rare commodities for, up for grabs. Fortunately, I still cannot get 3-star and 4-star rare commodities. Perhaps I should do something about that soon.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Well, I could do something about 3-star commodities. The 4-star will... I'm going to spoil it. Laggy gives 4-star commodities. That's the first monster that will give you them. And is probably also the most reliable monster to get them.
Yeah, the other ones didn't.
There's only one other that'll give 4-star, and it's not too reliable. Kind of a pain to fight. But she's, we get it. His check is mated, and yeah. I think she picked up on my disappointment that I didn't get to kill the thing.
She's paying attention.
A little. What little she's paying attention.
Oh, too late. You're
Or
already on his
maybe she's
hit.
just picking up on the fact that I really don't want to listen to her. and she's mistaking it for something else. Oh man, she's still here. I'm so disappointed. No, that's not what I'm disappointed about. I don't care about the monster. I just want you to go away. In fact, I think I'll see if I can't go talk to the guild, go through some channels, and say, I will pay you money if you replace this wench. But to be honest, she probably actually grew up and lived in this entire, this village.
They say
And
that
that's just her day
actually at
job.
some point. They do tell you that she's from here
Oh,
at some point.
yeah, that would make sense. That this is just, she wrote the guild a letter and said, hire me. And then they sent her an outfit and a book that she never reads.
It's a blank book.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be filling it with info as she gets it, but she's lazy.
Yeah. She just makes up stuff from stuff she's heard. But we'll all see you next time.
See ya.